يبقى assert to prove that something is true but refute to prove that something is wrong.
Duty to deny.
Yeah, like to prove that something is wrong, not to deny. If you deny something, you are going to say you don't believe it, but refute to
Yes.
prove that that is something wrong. So you can have as here assert. Look, ascertain as you know it from the verb certain would be. We have synonym for this word like point out, contend. Sometimes we use contend. All of them same meaning to prove that
Oh,
something. Point out, asserted as you know, and you can have the name. It's the same when we say have premise. It's a common word. As you know, premise means a claim, the main idea of the poem or novel or whatever the text is. Common words, yes, and that's. And I will send
oh,
you a list of the common words and questions. So now, my dear, now we need to go to a test I send you for literature. Let's
yes.
open it. Now let's take 3 minutes or 4 to read all the poem quickly, and then we'll go back to answer. Let's go. Yes.
Oh.
I think it again. Good fences make good neighbors. As you know, a fence between makes it green. Okay. Now you ready?
Yes.
Now the question is, about the attitude or tone or mood or atmosphere toward his neighbor.
Yes, it is.
Now, what is the best answer?
Envy.
So envy, do you know envy?
Yes.
But I don't think so. Do you have any evidence about envy?
سعادة نفسمت unhappy. But
Yeah,
No, no, it's not. It's the opposite.
yeah, you know, envy, just like you
Isn't for.
jealousy of it. They have something, you don't have it. They would like to,
Oh, yes, I understand.
but I think he repeats the same idea. He says again, good fences, be good neighbors, and he said it again here. You see, you mentioned it. So I think that we don't have any evidence about sadness or envy. But do you have confusion? He is not confused or not sure about something. The problem in C or D. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Of course, do you know in infatuated? This word, infatuated. It's
No,
the word attraction. You know, when if I am in something, it means I'm given in. So that means I'm interacted in. I'm involved in. This means we're attractive. Is the speaker is attractive in something he enjoys in his neighbors' properties? No, but he feels frustration about something. So little B it's correct. Why? Because he does not like the idea of have fences between them.
yes, he wants to be open.
Yeah, that's why when we read the poem to find evidence, we focus on using the colons. Explain, look, why they make good neighbors? Isn't it? Do you mention, look, Spurn is a mischief in me. I wonder if I could put a notion in his head. But that is means he is feeling frustrated about something. He does not like the idea of fence. Look, he only says good fences, good neighbors. He does not like the idea of fences. You feel it?
Yes,
Look again. My apple trees will never get across and eat the cones under his pines. I tell him. So why do you like to have fence? Look again. There where it is, we don't need the wall. Look for the calling. Look again. It comes to a little more. But that means he feels frustrated, but not sad about something. Right? Now line number
yeah.
9. It's your turn. Remember the techniques.
On line 9, the sounds and to please the yelping dogs, the gaps, I mean, exempl exemplifies which of the following poetic techniques. مستر شو هدول؟ I think it's allusion, right?
So do you think it's letter? So do you think it's a caesura? No.
I think I think it's E.
Letter A. What is the allusion here? Did he allude to something in history? He didn't mention any names in history. And we don't have capital letters as a proper noun. But why didn't he check for consonants? Do you know consonants? The repetition of the letter P. You know consonant sound,
Yes,
repetition
yes,
of consonant sound.
I know.
So for yelpen, please gasp. So we have repetition of P, P, and P again here. So it's a consonant. Do you have onomatopoeia? No, in a word. Ambiguity of meaning. What is ambiguity? Do you know ambiguity? A word has to mean,
Yes,
but we don't have. And what about the first one? You remember it? So that's why you must memorize the terms because it will be used. Remember, for East test, it's not easy at all because we have it in Egypt. They always make it difficult for literature and reading. They do-
why مستر؟
They think that reading is very important in American visions. It's okay, but they always make it difficult from classic fictions and poems. Do you see it? But here for Cisjora, it's about like when you have a pause or when the writer or the poet stop. But we don't have any stops here. For example, ellipsis or dash or calling. Never, there is no anything to say he stops in meaning. He continued.
No.
So that means we don't have Cisjora at all. So right, now your turn. Characterization. You can read the poem again if you would like.
Okay, I'm start from my screen, right? Okay.
You can open the PDF or as mine as you like. But that's why we need to read all of it from the beginning because you need to describe the neighbor. But you can read any stanza if you wish.
Okay.
You can open your PDF as you like.
I opened it.
That'll be my friend.
All good. I'm reading.
If you like.
Yes, yes.
It was.
Okay.
General in English. How about the behavior? Is it antisocial?
No.
So he want to have fancy between them. This is
Can you
not.
please listen?
Do you have patience?
Yes.
Haha. He,
No, no, we don't.
he insisted of having the pens. He repeated 2 times. You see,
Yes.
he only says he only. See, he only mean this like he wouldn't like to talk too much. Good fences makes good neighbors. He repeats again at the end. That means he insists on his idea. Look, but that means later deeds corrupt. But wait, there is no patience because he said he only says. That means he has no time to think with him, and just he insists of having fences. There's no patience. There is no any evidence. You know, serenity, tranquility, calmness, quietness. What is the quiet? They are arguing about the point, having fences or not. Cooperative. He didn't cooperate with him just as to remove the fence to be good neighbor. So does not make sense. But he's insisted, and you know, insist. Right. Lucifer, okay.
Yes, yes.
Now we have about shift in ideas. Let's go to read. It means before 27, he was talking about point. If and then from 28, new topic. What is 28? So arguing, okay.
So I think it's E.
Respect disapproval. Look,
Yes. So I don't think so.
letter E, no. I don't find any evidence about respecting after 28. You can focus on 28. Look, he only says good fences make good neighbors. Spring, mischief in me. And I wonder if I would put a notion in his head. Why do they make good neighbors? Isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Where there are cows, but here there are no cows. They are fenced, but before I built a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out. That is means it does not make sense for respect. He disapprove. If he said respect to disapprove, it means he believe in disapprove. But he insisted that why should we need it? You know it. And present events to recall the events. So we don't have anything here. He said present about past. Do we have concrete language? But
No.
just not before 27. Must be after. It must be opposite, by the way. How about letter D? Thinking about what he could say to responding. Did he have any ideas about what can he say? Yes. So he's thinking here and he talking to himself, look, and I wonder if I could put a notion. So he's talking to himself. Look, where there are no cows, but no cows. Before I built the wall, I'd ask him. This means he's thinking how to answer the question of why should we need fences? Feel that? For specificity to generalization opposite. For before 27 it was general about having fences between neighbors, but you're not. This means you don't have evidence for all of these, but he was thinking. Thinking means the narrator or the poet was talking to himself about what is the best answer for the question, why should we have fences? So this means the letter D, it's best. Now number 5, word context. Go to 9. As we agreed, if you find the verb, find the subject and verb. Subject, verb, object can help you. What is the sentence from the beginning? After calling. Mobile from boys.
Yes.
And then new sentence to please. To please. Say yelping dogs. Cats. Cats, I mean. Of course, letter A is wrong.
Yes.
Yearning. Do I have anything about yearning or longing or loving something? Wrong. Captivated contently. Happily.
Wrong.
Actually. But nearly
No.
even. Yelping dogs. Maybe. Indifferently barking. So did he mention that? To please the yelping dogs. The gaps, I mean, no one has seen them made or heard them made. That means they were not barking. Imagine.
Yes.
This is the explanation of the phrase. The gaps I mean, no one has seen them made or heard them made. So this means they were not barking. So the A is wrong. That means they were always sleeping. Feel it?
Yes, feel.
And, and is a verb to please, not to please, to make them happy. Yelping dogs, so the dogs were sleeping, so please don't caninize. Feel it? But that is mean it could be nearly sleeping. And the general meaning of the word yelp, as you know when you make a simple noise, or soft noise when you are when you are sleeping, or when you make small noise for someone sleeping. That means here when you're sleeping, you make little noise. That's why. So, sleeping correct. Now it's your turn. Try.
Okay, all the following illustrate notion that something there is that doesn't love a wall. line 1 except
You would like to find the illustration, you can go to the text. Something there is that doesn't love all. That means he does not love all. So the speaker
yes,
disapprove. So which one says he does not like? So I found here the same meaning. We need something except. Illustrate as just like to paraphrase to explain the example that he does not love. So we don't need. Good fences make good neighbors. But he said that is I don't like it. How do we need feel it? So we need the same meaning.
yes,
But if I said and they set the wall between us again, that means I don't love it.
no,
So that means the letter B does not make sense.
صح,
Look for letter A. It's opposite of the other four options and the tension between the speaker and the poem. But at spring demanding time, we find them there. So that means something there is does not make sense. So we found the B. It does not illustrate this notion. That's why. Okay, my dear. As much
yes,
and of course that won't sit down does not exact something there. Now again, choice of details and images suggests that general question help yourself. Remember throughout. Oh, force is actually imaginary. So wrong. So they are absorbed. So they agree. How? One of them does not.
Yes.
Consider him a second-rate neighbor. One upper class, one lower class. How? I'm
Not mixed.
just looking for the ideas not mentioned. The man longs to have as much patience as it is. So this means he said, I need some patience. Give me time until I remove that. No, you must prove it.
Yes.
Okay, but why didn't you check me? We need evidence. One, the man love to have as much patience as his neighbors. That means one loves the fences, another one not. The other one who doesn't want must have patience. But how about the nature keeps working to fill the wall? Let's find anything about nature. Look, the work of hunters is another thing. Another sin, it means we have another sin. I have come after them and they made repair the wall. That means the nature, because hunters always shoot. So they sometimes break the wall. Here comes the mid repair again. Yes or no?
Yes.
That means look at spring mending time. That means they mend and fix their wall again. So spring can destroy the wall. Yes or no?
Yes.
Look again to each the boulders that have fallen to each breaking walls.
Yes.
So that is right. So of course here they were repairing it many times because of nature. That is right. He said spring is mischieving me. I wonder if I could put a notion. Why do we need to every spring we must repair it? So why do we need this stupid fence? That means letter B is correct. So we test you about the main idea. Now again, the poem is portrayed primarily through like asking evidence.
Yes. The neighbor in the poem is portrayed primarily through actions. Words, what he says. Mister, I think it's C.
Letter C, sure.
Yes. لا احكيش فرع يا عم.
So why do you think? Let me have.
كان عندي وقت.
You have a guess, all right. So you think it's letter C?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, we don't have anything about facial expressions, of course. Physical body.
صح. Point.
The problem in letter A, we have actions, but you said primarily means what is most used. See about the action of repairing, mending, hunters. Okay, but what is most? Words. What he says, what I say, what I think this way. Again, in the course, discloses, just like he reveals information.
Yes. Mr. It's C.
And the letter C, brilliant man. Correct. Number 10. Do you know
Study repetition certain words. صح؟
which letter?
E.
Letter 8, correct. Yes, so both juxtaposition, two opposite points near together. So if you are not sure, you can go to check, but it's right. And now we'll go to the prose. I know you don't like it, but you are always brilliant in it. Let's go to do you know reinforced is supported by?
Yes.
So go to remember we asked for evidence for why he is unfit. He give reasons. So suffered, mentioned, and he gives explanation what means going to house bones is mentioned. I think number one, it's not a reason. This is the reason that he's unfit, should return to England. So all of them supported by this evidence. Suffered succession of exfoliations, bones were broken. Could be reasons for it. He was unfit for the service. He must go back. Cannot fight. Imagine.
Yes.
Now the question that you like it, exit video.